Hey Lisa, how you doing? Hey Sophie, you good? Yes, I did. I watched the Mexico game. I watched Mexico and South Africa. It was good. I'll be watching pretty much all the games every day, watching them if I can, for sure. I'll definitely be watching it. Yeah, I'm good, Lisa. All good, thanks. Yeah, that's one thing. Everybody loves soccer, and everybody loves watching it. Everybody's from there's a lot of Mexicans in America, so they'll be watching that all the time. The game was packed today, so yeah, yeah. USA play tomorrow. Canada play tomorrow. Tonight there's a game coming on in a few minutes. It's South Korea and Czech Republic, I think. I know there's a game on tonight. Yeah, USA play Paraguay tomorrow, 10 o'clock. Canada plays at 4. And then Saturday there's Brazil and Morocco. That's gonna be a good game. Oh boy, that's gonna be a game. Yeah, there's a game tonight, 11 o'clock. A lot of the games are all over the world. Not all over the world, but all over the United States, Canada, and USA. It's all three countries hosting it. Like tomorrow they play in Toronto. Today they played in Mexico City. And they play in USA. They play everywhere. It's like all three countries hosting it. Some of the games are going to be late for me too. I'm for Portugal. That's my team. Always have been. I'm for Portugal. I like Brazil. I root for them, but I'm Portugal all the way. I don't like no other teams, but man. But if Portugal goes out, I go for England. England's my second team. Hey, Goody, what's up, bro? Thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. Oh, okay, Sophie, cool. Hey, Ann, how you doing, sweetheart? You good? Yeah, everybody. A lot of people are watching it, so should be a should be a fun time for a lot of people. I know a lot of people that are going to the games. You must be crazy. I ain't going to that shit. It's so expensive. It's ridiculous. Tickets are like too expensive to go and watch those games. I don't know. Hey, Mystical, how you doing? You good? Good to hear. You're good, Mystical? Sounds good. Yeah, I'm good. I had a nice day today. I went to my mom's house and cut the grass, did a few things, talked to my neighbor. His My neighbor's dad passed away like 2 weeks ago, and the funeral was Saturday. So he was just telling me about it. So hung out with my neighbors for a bit. Well, my mom's neighbors, my old neighbors, where I used to live with my mom. Went there and brought her some groceries and stuff that she needed. So I made some dinner about 2 hours ago. Made some nice shrimp and some vegetables and noodles. Did some yard work around here, cleaned up around these damn worms around here, aggravating me. Yeah, Sophie, the my friend's dad was the same age as my dad, 82. He had two sons. They're both my friends. Hey, Barbie, how you doing, sweetie? You good? So it was nice. It was nice talking to all those guys. One of the sons are living in UK, so I saw him today after a long time. So, and then we're like on the wall, right on the roadside. So people are coming by beeping at us. If you guys were to see that shit, you'd probably be laughing like crazy. Like in Bermuda, everything's small, right? It's like my mom's house is right on the roadside. So like if you sit on the wall or we're talking by the wall there, everybody's driving by and they can see us. So they were like, "Yo, beep beep beep," and people are giving my friend condolences and stuff. And then the guy that gave him condolences looked at me, and goes, "Mark, that's you?" I said, "Yeah, what's up, bro?" He goes, "Oh man, I ain't seen you forever, bro." I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" So I haven't seen a guy in like 20 something years, and I saw him today. We were laughing, like we were like, "Look at that shit." So it was fun to see some people today. I had a good time. Sometimes, death brings other people together. So it was cool to see some different people. Yeah, I'm good, Barbie. All is good. Is everything okay with you and granddaughter? Everything is cool. But yeah, otherwise, everything's all right. I can't complain. It's been a good day. Hey, Joey, how you doing, my brownie twin? Yeah, my day was good. I was just finished telling everybody I had a good day. So it was good. I went to visit mom, cut the grass, ate some good food, did what I had to do, talked to my neighbors. It was good. Talked to my DJ friends, ordered some music today that I've been wanting for a long time. That section of my life is crazy. Sometimes, like, I don't know, it's like things are meant to be sometimes. So that's good. On here, it's always the same. It's all good. She has an interview in the AM. Good. Oh, nice. That's cool. God bless her. Hopefully she has you know, hopefully she gets a job. Hopefully, your granddaughter, Joey, and Kimberly all get their jobs and interviews sorted out this week and maybe next week. Yeah, your interview lasted 45 minutes. She was hard to read. We'll know either Friday or early next week if I'll go for second interview. Hey, Tanya, how you doing, sweetie? You good? Yeah, I should be fine, Barbie. She should be good. Exactly. Good luck to all of you, and I know you guys will be all right. You just gotta, you just gotta be positive and believe, and don't ever think that it ain't gonna happen. It will. If you believe it will, it will. You have another job interview on Monday with another company. Okay, good. The more interviews, the better. Then you can have more choices, and you just pick the right one. That's all. That's good. If you were in there for 45 minutes, then that's good. At least, you know, they can see that you were willing to talk that long and interview that long. See how it goes. That's all. Just pray and everything will happen. That's all you got to do. Believe and you shall receive. Tanya, you said you got the cab downsized, organized for me. My arms are torn. Yeah. Did you see the picture I sent you of the ladder, Tanya? I sent you a picture of this ladder that I have. I'm not sure if you saw it yet. I sent it to you. Okay. Yeah, I remember you're looking for like a small compact ladder. It's the one I use, so it's heavy duty, it's nice. And it's very light. You can do a lot of things with it. And it will hold our weight. That's why I got it. But yeah, today was a good day. The energy was a lot better today. People are still dumb, but it's all good. Well, I thought I'd just let you see it so you can get an idea of, it's aluminum. It'll last you forever. Yeah. It's very compact. It's not very big at all. Like I said, it can fit in that closet up against, if you put some hooks on that closet, you can hook it up on the closet, because when you showed the closet today, it had that gap right there. You can put it in first and hang it up there if you can. So it's not like you're going to use it all the time, so it can stay there. Yeah, you do. I saw it. You opened it up and he said, "This is my stuff in here." Oh, you put shit in there. Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, it'll fit in the cab of the truck. You could put it in there if you want to. It's up to you. But Home Depot will have them, or Lowe's, or one of those places will have those ladders. Those ladders are like the best ones you can get. They're Werner, Werner. They're very good ladders. I have the 2-footer, the 4-footer, the 6-footer, the 8-footer. I have all the sizes for every job. It says it right on there, 250. So it holds. Yeah. Yep. If it's big for me, then it'll work for you. Yeah. It ain't gonna break. They just tell you that. They tell you that, but it won't break. You know. But hey, you do what you gotta do. I'm sure you can find like one that has more than that. You might even be able to find one on Amazon, something that you really need. You know, maybe Amazon has those ladders or something. You might be able to find one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just suggesting. I'm just suggesting things for you. That's all. Because that ladder, right? Right. If you want to hear the rest of this story, because you want to like just automatically be a negative Nancy, and just want to like shut me down. But listen, okay? Just listen for 2 seconds, okay? I'm gonna go get the ladder and show you something, okay? This ladder is meant to hold a paint can, okay? It's meant to hold a paint can while you're in the air. So I'm gonna show you something real quick. I know you're still not gonna get it, but I just want to make my point across. See? If you're walking up the ladder, you can put the propane tank right here. Bang. See? It holds it. It's meant to hold a paint can. And this holds at least 50 pounds. It ain't gonna break. You got me? That's why I suggested this. So when you go up the ladder, right? This will hold this holds a paint can. So it'll hold a 20 foot a 20-pound propane tank. So that's why I suggested it for you. But no, your stubborn Taurus ass says no more, no more, no more. No more. All I can say is I suggested it to you. All I can say is I suggested. Hey Shakima, what's up? Joey, thanks for the donation. You can ask your question when you're ready. Unless you asked it already. My bad. Let's see. Well, I suggest that one. Yeah. Well, you can do it on the side. You can put that ladder right up against the camper and walk on it and then grab it and then bring it over like this. Boom. It's like very easy. No, you can't use it as a chair. It's a damn ladder. A ladder ain't a chair. But it definitely can like, you could sit on top of it, when you get up there. It's not gonna break. I can guarantee you that. I've been on it several times. So, yeah. The reason I suggested that ladder is because you can actually like put something on that little area, that thing right there. You put paint cans on there, you know, because I use that to paint. And I lent that ladder to a 6 foot boy that was here working, and he was 260, and he was on that ladder every day, and it never broke. And he sat on it on the top. He had a 20, like a gallon of paint, a tin, and that shit's heavy as shit. He had that on there. He put tools on there. He did everything. He abused that fucking ladder, trust me, and it's perfectly fine. Yeah. So if his 6 foot 260 ass is on it, then I'm sure you'll be perfectly fine. And I've been on there plenty of times. So I've had the ladder for a couple years, and it's in great shape. It's been through a lot of abuse. So I'm thinking that if you're saying you got to go up like this and grab a propane, thing, jug, you can grab it and then just rest it right on that piece that comes out. It's right there. So you can rest it there and you can come down the ladder and then you can grab it and put it off. It's like really easy. So that's just my suggestion. That's my thoughts about what you're talking about. So yeah, I would suggest that that's probably the ladder that you need, but only you would know. So that's my suggestion. All right, so Joey, let me see what we got here. Yeah, well then try the plank and see how it works, and then if it works, then you don't even need the ladder. That ladder was like $100, so it's a good ladder. It will last you the rest of your life. Fucking shit. All right. All right. Your question is, I had to be walking this. This is two from her prior school office manager. That's only two issues. Hard to really good. All right, cool, Joey. I'll check. Well, they think that you're mature enough, and they think that you can be definitely a potential person for the job, right? Because they look at you as a 201, which is a mature individual, someone who, you know, from the looks of it, they think that you have a good personality. Um, but I don't know if the job is for like this month, like for you starting this month. I don't know if they have a starting month for you, but as far as like you getting this job actually this month, I don't know if that's gonna happen. But as far as them like, oh, okay, no wonder it's telling me that then. All right, well let me check. Well, so far they like you. They think you're a mature individual. 'Cause I asked if you're gonna get it in by the end of the month, and it says no. Now this makes more sense. All right. Well, it seems like you're not going to get a second interview in the next 2 weeks or so. And that's another thing. I'm trying to figure out like a time frame for you. But it doesn't say you're going to get a second interview anytime soon. Well, it's telling me that you're a possibility for them to get the job, but it's still going to be difficult. Like it looks like they have other people here as well. And even when you find out more details about it, I don't think they're going to be like completely honest with you about everything. And I feel like it's going to be difficult getting this job in August. So I would say, from looking at the cards, it's possible, but it's going to be difficult, you know? Yeah, I'm getting that. Well, so let me see if you're going to get a second interview in the next like couple of days. It says no, that you're not going to get an interview. Yeah. It doesn't really tell me that you're going to get one, but it depends on, see, because there's like two women here that are reversed. So it's saying it's like you, I got three women altogether, to be honest. And because I got two on the bottom here and I got you, and then probably the person that's interviewing. So there's a few women here, but they're all reversed. So they're trying to figure out who they're going to, accept. But as far as you're concerned, I don't see like you getting a second interview. And even if you do, I just don't see you getting this job. So let's check the other one. Hey, Kimberly, how you doing? Yeah, I saw three women in total, and they're all reversed. So they all look like a bunch of biatches. So if they're all reversed, that's not good. All right. Let me check here. All right, so hey Christy, how you doing, sweetie? You good? So Monday, when you go for the interview, it looks a little better, and you might be interviewed by a man, or a man will have something to do with the interview. But the interview looks good for Monday so far. Oh, nice, Kimberly. We were just talking about you, Joey, and Barbie's granddaughter all got interviews coming up and all got job opportunities. So that's good. That's also telling me like more no than yes. But Monday it says, well, so let me get this straight so I don't get confused here. So you wrote a test on Monday for the 911 call taker, right? It says, will you get the panel interview for the coming week? It says maybe. It doesn't say yes and it doesn't say no, but it says maybe, right? So that I would say it's a 50-50 chance. Hey Dan, how you doing, bro? Now, the interview you're going to on Monday, right? Is that completely different from the 911 thing and the other job? So in all total is three. Ah, okay. So the interview you're going on Monday, let me do one at a time. Okay. On Monday, when you go for this receptionist position, that looks the best so far. That looks good. So that job looks like it can be a potential yes, right? I get better cards for that than anything else. Everything else is like not really, maybe you got to see. But the one on Monday for the receptionist, they're telling me that that's good. That's the one that's good. So I would say just look forward to trying to get that one because that one, the interview looks good and the job looks more of a potential to get. Now, the other two, I would say not really, but there's still a maybe. So I guess you're just going to have to like see how it goes. But I would say that the one on Monday is the best cards I got. So we'll see. Monday's interview looks better, I would say, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Just do your best in all of them. And just, the more opportunity you have, you never know. Because the thing is, I can read this situation a million times, right? Like like anybody will read it. But people have the last choice. I can't, spirit can't like change a person's mind and say the job's going to be for you. There's a spiritual war out there to make sure people get shit. But I would say the best cards I got is for the receptionist job on Monday that you're going interviewing for. That's your best chance so far, and it's according to the cards. That's what it says. But the other two, the first one I would say not really, and then the 911 caller one, I would say that's a maybe. Amen to that. It's always that, Kimberly. That's always the case. Rejection is God's protection. Sometimes God saves you from bullshit. You know what I mean? So what's not meant for you is not meant for you. I mean, I know that sometimes what we want it bad, but sometimes we just can't have what we want. It's life. There's no perfect world. And sometimes when you really want something, you have to go for it. And the only person that can do that is you. You know? Yeah. But like I tell everybody, don't give up. And whatever's meant for you is gonna be meant for you. You know what I mean? If somebody told me 20 years ago I was gonna have my own business, I was gonna be a part-time psychic medium on YouTube and do DJing on TikTok and get back into it, I would have told them you're out of your fucking mind. And did nobody predicted that for me anyway. No psychic ever told me that I was gonna be where I am right now. No one. So some things are not meant to be predicted, and some things are just gonna happen when it happens. So yeah, exactly. Keep going on a plan. That's the only thing you can do, and don't fight it too much. You know, everything's gonna happen the way it's supposed to. And sometimes when you have a job and you're stressed out and you're like, why am I doing this? Sometimes, like, if you got to ask yourself in your day to day job that you have every day, because sometimes working for somebody is something you don't want to do for the rest of your life. Some people are comfortable working for somebody else. They don't care because they don't want the responsibility of being on their own. It's not for everybody, you know? But that's the number one thing I tell a lot of people. Best thing to do sometimes is go on your own because you can control your own life. And if you're the type of person that's like, you don't have a bunch of bills to pay and you don't have like a mortgage and kids and shit like that and college tuitions to pay, you can do a lot of things. You can do a lot of things by yourself. I'm proof of that. And sometimes you bust your ass and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you work hard, sometimes you don't. Today I worked hard. I cut the grass, it was hot as fucks. You know, did a bunch of bullshit here and there, worked in the yard here. It's life. Sometimes you work hard, sometimes you don't do shit at all. But that's the good thing about being on your own. You do what you want. But you can only do that if you learn how to save money and you don't live amongst your means. Because a lot of people think that, oh yeah, I'm gonna go on my own and I'm gonna be rich. And not necessarily that's true. And you don't want to be rich anyway. Because being rich causes problems. That means everybody goes like this. Can you help me? Can you help me? No. Sometimes I regret helping people, and sometimes I wish I would have never loaned people money. Time. But yeah, it's life. Exactly, Kimberly. The only failure is the failure not to try. The main thing is never to give up on what you want. If you want something, someone, some job, you want to do something that you've always wanted to do, I tell everybody go for it. You only live once, you might regret it. You might regret not doing something that you've always wanted to do. It's 11:11 right now. And I wish that all of you looking for jobs get jobs and all your interviews go successful and you get a job. I wish that all three of you get a job for sure. That's my wish. I'll sacrifice my wish for you guys. It's the least I can do. That for me? Oh, you're welcome, Kimberly. I know it's hard to get a job in this day and age. That's one of the main reasons I'm on my own. Is I'm gonna create my own job, create my own way of making money. But I can do it because of the position that I'm in. I'm blessed to be in the position I'm in. But it took me a long time to get here, to get to the position where I can do what I want. And, you know, it depends on if how much money you save. You know, you gotta save. Hey, Sophie. I try to be nice and sweet. But some people don't care. They don't care if I'm nice and sweet. I try. I was watching some videos earlier about people who help like homeless people and stuff. That's something I've always wanted to like get into as well. Like help the homeless people and take care, like make sure they're okay and shit. I mean, I always when I see this guy that I know, his name's Max, and like he's got special needs and stuff. And when he sees me, he goes, "Hey, Marky." He's like he's got no teeth, right? And every time I see him, I give him a couple bucks, and he's like, "Thank you, Marky." My nephew is laugh because I do his voice and shit, right? I mean, I'm not making fun of him, just teasing or whatever. So it was I always give him money, and then there's another guy who I call uncle, and he calls me nephew, and he washes cars in the city to make money. Like he has like this bucket, and he has like all his stuff, and he goes around telling people, "Oh, are you gonna be parked here for a while?" And the woman's like, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, can I wash your car for $10 or whatever?" He'll just give the car like a wipe down or whatever. So when he sees me, he goes, "Hey nephew, can you get me an orange juice?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, bro, no problem." So I'll get him like an orange juice and I'll get him a donut. "Oh, thanks, nephew. God bless you." So then he's talking shit or whatever. Then the other day he came up to me, he goes, "Hey nephew, you got a few bucks for me?" I said, "Yeah, sure." I gave him like $6. He was like, "Oh, you didn't have to give me that much." I was like, "It's all right, bro. You're good." So I always help like, one or two guys here and there. You never know. You never know if you might need it. Oh, cool. Kimberly, you got a dog? You took your dog to the park. Yeah, that's nice. That's always nice to do. I actually want to go fishing this weekend. I totally forgot to go to the fishing place too. You know what? I gotta write that shit down. I need to get a shower curtain too. I always keep forgetting to get that. I was right there at the place today and I totally forgot to get the shower curtain. The one I have is old. I need to get rid of it. Actually, let me write it down right now before I forget. Because my brain's all over the place. What's tomorrow? Friday, right? Yeah. Friday's the worst day to go. My mom wants me to get her paper towel. Shit, I forgot about that. All right, cool. I got my list so far. And I got enough water for now. Cool. Let me see. seen a guy helping people cut their yard. Yeah, I cut grass today. Cut my mom's grass at the house. Oh, that's cool, Sophie. If I was younger, I would do it. Oh yeah, you saw the Portuguese toll ship? Yeah, it came in today. I saw it. I was gonna take a picture of it, but it was so much people and traffic around there. I was like, what the fuck is all these people doing here? There's actually two. There's a big one and a smaller one. They come here like every year. Yeah, I saw it today. If I go by there, I'll take a picture of it, Tanya, and I'll send it to you. Yeah, I saw that how the neighbors were kicking shit that he was like helping the neighbors and trying to upgrade the look of their property and stuff. I can't believe that guy does that shit for free. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go by there tomorrow. So I gotta go to the city and get some shit. So I'll probably drive across there and take a picture of the Portuguese toll ship. It's easy to take a picture. It's right there on the side. Hey Paris, how you doing? You good? How's vacation? Exactly, Dan. Or to get a landscaper, it costs an arm and a leg. I spent a good 2 hours doing my mom's lawn, and I gotta cut the grass. I have to weed whack it. I have to put the blower on it, and then I gotta go outside into the road area and cut the grass on that side. It's a pain in the ass for sure, but I got it done today, so she's happy. Yeah, I'm good. Had a good day. Everything went well today. Watch a little bit of the World Cup today on TV. Cut my mom's grass. Talked to my neighbors down at my friend's dad passed away like 2 weeks ago. He was telling me that the funeral was on Saturday, and he was telling me that all these people were coming over, his family and stuff. His brother was there. I spoke to his brother. Haven't seen him in a while. Then another guy pulled up on us, and one of our old friends from the neighborhood, and spoke to him for a bit. So it was nice. Took a little break from cutting the grass and talking to those guys. Then I came back home and did some more stuff here, cleaning up around here, doing some more things. It was a beautiful day today. I was sweating, but it was good though. Good to get a little sweat, work up. My mom's happy because the grass is cut. She was all right. She's kind of like, lately she's been like depressed, which is annoying. I don't like I don't like the way she seems last week or so. This week she's been kind of like down. She's gonna have those moments. So, but I try to do what I can for her, stay as long as I can, and stuff like that. My neighbors are always around, so I know she'll be all right no matter what. Yeah, there's a lot of good people doing things like that. Yeah. It was like 78 here today. It was almost 80, but the humidity was up there. Like I said, I worked up a nice sweat, but I don't mind. When I do yard work now, I'm not, as I used to be. I used to go through that yard work like it was nothing, but I used to like cut that whole grass and do everything within like an hour. Now it takes me double the time because I take double the amount of breaks. It's too hot. And it's annoying because like, pushing a lawnmower is annoying. And then you gotta weed whack everything. It goes all over the place, and you gotta bring out the blower. Then you gotta clean it all up, blow it all in the right direction. Then I bring out the insect killer at my mom's and put it all over like some of the she had some flowers that were getting eaten up by bugs and caterpillars. So I sprayed it all over there to make sure that the bugs don't eat the rest of the damn flowers. Then she had like some ants around outside, so I had to like kill all the ants and shit. It's a fucking nuisance. Yeah, there's a lot of places that the heat is ridiculous. But I'm so grateful that it's not that hot here anymore right now. That's good. The less it's hot, the better it is, you know? Because that shit's annoying. I'm not looking forward for it to be like 85 every fucking day and 90 and shit like that. Hell no. Fuck that. Christy, yeah, I got rid of so much worms today, and that stuff definitely worked. Like the stinky insect poison, it definitely worked. It killed a lot of them. And then as soon as I cleaned it all up, bang, a couple more came up. But they're fading away now. They're it's less and less every like the last 2 days. It's been less and less. Today was probably the least amount I've seen because they're all dying off, right? And I put the insect killer there, so now they're gonna die more. But they're so annoying. Yeah, it's been hot. Here it's like, even though it's like 78 here, the humidity is up there, like the same number. So when it's like almost 80 humidity, it's nasty. You're gonna like sweat. You guys out there have a higher temperature, but you don't have the humidity that we have. We have a lower temperature, but a higher humidity. We have the opposite of you guys. See, in Bermuda, it doesn't reach 100 degrees. The highest it reaches is like 89, 90. Last year, it went to 91, and that was it. But the humidity would be like for instance, there's some days here where it's like 85 degrees and 89 humidity. And you're like, what the fuck? As soon as you walk out that door, it's like an oven, literally like an oven, and you will sweat. Yeah. You will sweat your ass off by just standing outside. You'll sweat. It's the most annoying shit ever. And if you want to like cover your sweat, you better wear black or a dark ass fucking color because if you sweat like a motherfucker like me, you're gonna be sweat. My armpits would be like fucking drenched. And I'll be feeling embarrassed and looking like an idiot with all this fucking shit all over me. Like, it's fucking annoying. You can't get dressed up here and go out. You're gonna be like, all you're gonna see is the sweat everywhere. Then you're gonna need like a hand towel, And you're gonna like be wiping your sweat the whole time. My friend sent me a video yesterday, right? Of this guy in a car with AC, and he still had a towel and he was wiping his head from getting in the car in Jamaica. Because Jamaica is hot as shit. And he showed me like this guy in the car wiping his forehead from the sweat. And he was in the car with AC. Yeah, we don't have too many mosquitoes here around my house. Like around here, there ain't that many. Cause see, I put all this I put like mosquito poison all around here. So the shit that I put out there, they don't come around here. And mosquitoes are only gonna be around places that hold water. Like if you leave a bucket outside or you leave like something outside that collects water, that's and you have like a lot of trees around you with big ass leaves, then the water goes all over those things and breeds those mosquitoes. But around here, we don't really have that many mosquitoes. Yeah, we really don't. I don't get bit up by mosquitoes too much. Every now and then, yeah, but we don't really have that problem at my house. We don't have that problem. Now at my mom's, there's some mosquitoes around. But when my mom goes away for that week with my sister and stuff, I'm gonna put that insect poison at her house because it really stinks a lot. So if she's not there, she doesn't have to smell it. So what I'll do is, the day she goes away, I'll put all that shit all around the house and kill all those fucking insects and shit she's got going on around there. Yeah, my sister says the same thing. Mosquitoes love her. I was like, they don't really affect me too much. See, when they land on my arms and my legs, it's full of hair. So they'll be like, they think it's like grass. So they're gonna take a while before they get to me. When they land on my shit, they ain't gonna be landing on my skin. They'll be landing on like a grass full of hair for them. That's why I probably don't get stung too much. Women are likely to get stung more because you guys shave everything. See, my legs and my arms ain't getting shaved. See, that's mosquito protection. But I'll tell you what, no, if you go outside and you want to get rid of mosquitoes around you, then you got to get like, the dryer sheets, the bounce dryer sheets, they stink, right? They have like a high like odor. If you put one in your pocket, in each pocket, then the mosquitoes won't come around you because they smell that high like soapy scent and they won't come around you. I just taught you a trick for the summer. It actually works. Yeah. If you get a bounce dryer sheet and you put it in your pocket or you put it like by your socks or in by your shoes or something like that, even if you rip a piece and put it on your like around your shoes and shit. Yeah, it works because the mosquitoes don't like that scent. It's just like when you put off spray on you, it stinks, right? It smells, right? You know, so it works for me. They don't really bite me like that. And another thing you can use is rubbing alcohol. You can take some rubbing alcohol and rub it all over you like that. It's like natural repellent. your mosquito is your mosquito is on another level. See, ours are small. We don't have big ass mosquitoes here. They're like small ones. They're not that bad. It's not that bad at all. It's pretty decent. Okay, Barbie. Good night, sweetheart. Take care. Yeah. One year I had like a twirly little thing and it was like a glue trap, and it used to like all the mosquitoes used to get caught in the glue trap. Then after like a week, when if they're full of like bugs and stuff, they're gone. But see, now that I don't have Diamond outside, we don't have much flies and shit out there anymore. See, when you have a dog outside, the poo, the pee, and herself and her food and everything and her stench bring the flies and the mosquitoes around. But now that she's not here, we don't have much flies outside around the porch and all that. So it's cool. It's not like bad. Yeah, Texas sized mosquitoes are big. I know that. But here, they're not that big. They're annoying. Yeah, mosquito paper with glue. I tried everything back in the day when it was really bad. When we first moved in around here, it was really, really bad. Yeah, here we have a lot of horse flies. And we have a lot of those little small ass flies that want to go in your ear. And you keep swatting away and shit. So I'm not looking forward to that either. That's one thing I fucking hate more than anything in the summertime. Is when I start sweating, right? The little flies go right in your ear, buzz all around your ear and shit, aggravate the living shit out of you. They were like pure flies all around you, little small ones. They are the most annoying flies in the world. But what I do, right, is because I wear hats outside, I wear like bucket hats. I don't wear hats like this. I wear the bucket hat. So I'll put a towel over my head like this, where it covers my ears, and I'll put the bucket hat on top. And then that way they won't bother my ears. And then what I'll do if I don't want to put if I'm going like somewhere and I have to wear a hat or anything like that, I'll take some rubbing alcohol and put it on a piece of paper and just dab my ear with the rubbing alcohol and they stay away from. Yeah, I've heard that too, Joey, to eat Kanye, peppers and shit like that. There's a lot of things you can do. Yeah. Chrissy's like, no, thank you. I'm gonna do some cartwheels away from them things. Yeah, that's the only thing that aggravates me the most in summertime is those little pea flies. Those damn little things all around my ear. They piss me off. And they're like, they want to go right in your ear too. They're like, bro, I want somewhere to live. Like you ain't gonna come in here. Sometimes I'll get cotton and stuff cotton in my ears so they won't come in there. That's how bad it is. Sometimes they're like the most annoying things on earth. The only time you won't get them is if it's windy and they're not going to be around. But if you're in one little area, they're coming to you. They're gonna be like, oh, let me bother this mofo. Let me go look at his nice little ears over here. Let me go hang on his earlobe. No fucking. I'm telling you, it's the most annoying shit ever. Hey Starlight, how you doing, sweetheart? You good? Yeah. Yeah. Like where I am right now, I've gotten rid of like all the mosquitoes and stuff. I don't really have them around because I got rid of all the junk around here and stuff that breed. You gotta have like a breedless area. You have to have like a breed, somewhere like they can breed. because they can breed in the trees and stuff right next to you and come over. But what I do is I put that insect mosquito poison. I have like mosquito poison, a liquid poison that I put inside of a sprayer, and I spray it all over the trees so they can't breed. And whatever, if they are there, it's gonna kill them. I definitely kill them all before the season even kicks in. They ain't gonna eat me. Hell no. Like I said, the only thing that bothers me is those little flies. And those little flies, I can get rid of them too because all I gotta do is get one of those I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's like you stick it in the ground, it's like a bamboo. It's like a bamboo stick, and it has like these little things like this, and it's like a candle on top, and sits in a holder, and you put it in the ground and you light it, and it's like an insect like repellent thing. You light it, and it's like at nighttime, and it gets rid of all the mosquitoes. Like I don't know what you call it, but it's really good. That works. We have a lot of those in Bermuda. We're gonna see those in these stores like every day. I think they're like $12 and it lasts for a long time. A lot of people use them here. Well, that's good Starlight. If you've never seen a mosquito in your life, you don't want to see them. They're like little vampires. All they want to do is suck your blood. And they leave a nice big bump on you that itches like a motherfucker. You be itching like crazy. You be like, but see, another thing, if you get bit by a mosquito, the best thing to do is put rubbing alcohol on it because it disinfects it. That's what I do. As soon as I get bitten, if I do, I come inside, I put some rubbing alcohol all over it. Then about an hour later, I'll put some more alcohol, rubbing alcohol on it, and it'll go away. You won't be itching nothing. I knew that. I knew you were gonna say something, Tanya. Well, yeah, Christy, that's what happened. That's how diseases get transferred. So they had that a while ago. They had that on TV. They're on the news that it was in a certain place. I think it was spreading malaria or whatever it was. That was like a couple years ago. They said that the mosquitoes were transferring malaria to other people in some place. Yeah, I don't know if you saw it, but yeah, it definitely can do it. That's why you got to put rubbing alcohol on there right away so it disinfects it and gets rid of it. Sophie, she's talking about a different anaconda. I know, right? Back in the day, we used to say, "Hey, have you seen Anna?" They were like, "Anna who? Anaconda." Oh, fucking hell. See, when you have an anaconda, you need to like have a pen, see, so you can draw a line on how much you can take. Okay, it takes Tanya to talk about these things. We're talking about the snake, right? But Tanya's talking about an anaconda. Yeah, yeah, exactly. The Nicki Minaj song. Yeah, there you go. Sounds like Bermuda, Tanya. Oh my god. I hate when people tell me things about certain people in Bermuda because when you see them, you're like, oh god. You're like, oh god, now what? You know? Oh, there you go. Starlight. Here we don't have snakes either. Hey Fiona, how you doing? Yeah. Well, if you don't like bugs and shit, Bermuda's a place where there's a lot of fucking bugs. It's so annoying. We're the land of fucking bugs. There's bugs everywhere. Now I got a bunch of church worms outside, like a fucking army out here. At least thousands of them that's come through. Well, at least today was the least amount I've seen, so that's good. Got rid of those fuckers. Hopefully they're gonna some more leave. Hey Jade, how you doing? You, uh, yeah, they probably do. They probably do, Joey. They probably pray that I don't get to them. Cause I'm killing their asses. I can't stand. Dude, I got tons of them. I wish I can do something with them, but they ain't no use to nothing. You doing well? Good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just here talking, talking shit as usual. Today's subject is insects. Everybody's talking about mosquitoes, insects, anacondas, both types. So that happens when you have a bunch of, horny women around here. Everybody's talking about mosquitoes and all sorts of fucking crazy shit. It's summertime, so all the bugs come out. When I was at my mom's today, I had to use some bug spray to spray a bunch of ants that was crawling all over the outside of the house. Those ants were like they were on crack. They were going so fast. I was like, yeah, it's time to die. Fiona, you lost power yesterday? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, they be bugging me. Ha. Yes, they do. I can't stand them. But I'm so glad I got rid of all the centipedes at my mom's. My mom's house had a bunch of centipedes there, all like for years. And I got this white powder stuff. I call it like crack. So I put it all over the house. And my mom said it's been over a year since she's seen one. So I was like, yeah, good. Fucking buggers. And roaches. I got roach tablets. Fuck up the roaches. One thing about me, I'll go buy every insect killer there is. I'm fucking killing all of those bastards. I don't want to see them. I hate bugs. I hate bugs and I hate bugs and I hate bugs. And when the bug I hate the most, if I had one wish to get rid of something in the world, I would get rid of cockroaches forever. So I don't have ever to see a cockroach ever again. Because cockroaches are the most disgusting things in the world. That's why I fuck all bugs up. I kill all. I'm got every fucking poison insect killer you can think of. I'll kill all them motherfuckers. I hate them. Joe, you said tarantulas or scorpions? Nah. Just raunchy hoods and scorpion hoods have here. We don't have no tarantulas and no scorpions. Just ratchet hoods and scorpion hoods. I know we have those. Yeah, the little fire bugs or whatever they're called. I can't remember what they're called, but yeah, they're in the ocean. Like if that's the ones you're talking about. fireflies and all that shit. Those are pretty cool. Yeah, baking soda is a natural repellent for ants and stuff. Yeah, yeah, fireflies. Yeah, we have a lot of dragonflies here, but they're harmless. Yeah, fireflies. Yeah, we have them here too. They're pretty cool. They don't really do nothing to nobody. They're good. Yep, they're fucking disgusting. One thing I hate in this world is cockroaches. Hell no. No, no. No, no. I'm proud of myself. I got rid of all those bastards. We didn't even see none anymore. My mom says the same thing. She goes, ever since you put those white tablets to kill the roaches, I ain't seen none ever since. Same thing here. They're like, hey, bro, we ain't seen no cockroaches. You'll see one or two every now and then, but not as much as we saw before. We be in the pool at night, those motherfuckers come fly right in the pool with us, and I'm like, oh no, no, I'm gone. As soon as our roach flies into the pool, I'm out of there. I'm like, yeah, I'm heading off. No thanks. I'm going inside. I can't stand that shit. But now it's fine though. I got rid of all of them. And then thanks to my buddy Harry the Heron, which is a big ass, he eats all the roaches. Yeah, I've been in the pool twice. It's still pretty cold. The water's still pretty cold. So I don't really want to go in there too much until it gets a lot warmer. It feels so good when it's like warm. But it's still in the pool's still in the 70s. I want it to reach 80 and I'll go in there again. The first time I went in there wasn't that bad. And then the second time I went in there was kind of cool because of all the water, all the rain we got. And then I was like, fuck this. I'm not going back in there until it's warm. But the pool's nice and clean right now. The guy came and cleaned it today. I just have to maintain it. Yeah, we get that here too, Fiona. Yeah, it's gross. They go into our P traps outside, like the little grease traps or whatever it's called. You know, grease traps or that type of bullshit. They're everywhere, but I kill them all, dude. We haven't had none around here forever. The only time we get a cockroach if it's flying around and flies from the neighbor's yard to our yard or something. But they ain't normal. They ain't really hanging around here like that. Not anymore. I completely demolished the whole population in this whole neighborhood because I went. I had so many roach tablets that you know what I did. I threw them like in every neighbor's yard. I just threw like one in here, one there, one there, threw one here, one there. Man, like I'm gonna kill your roaches at your house too, so that way they don't come over here. I put that shit on the rug all around my neighborhood. I be putting them by the mailbox and shit. I'm putting those fuckers there. I'm putting that shit everywhere. I gotta get another box now. Get ready for the summer. I'll kill all of those bastards. I'm gonna make cockroaches extinct. What am I feeding midnight tonight? Regular cat food. I got so much of it. I don't have any leftovers tonight. I had a deep fried shrimp with noodles, soy sauce, and vegetables. It was very good. Oh, well, there you go. You went to Bermuda together in your dream. Yeah. Somebody put up a video 2 days ago of all the pink sun. All the pink sun. This guy was like, people think we're lying when we say we have pink sun. Look at it today. You can really see it. I'm like, duh. It's like people know that already, bro. It's all over like the news. Like everybody knows, bro. People don't believe me. Like they can go right online and see it, bro. It's right there. Like if they don't believe you, that's their problem. Even if people don't believe me, I might prove it too. Like here, look at that. Think I'm bullshit. What you laughing at? Yeah, it was delicious. What did you have for dinner tonight, or do I dare ask? She didn't meet me in her damn dreams. You guys are scared to come to Bermuda. You all be scared to come to the Bermuda Triangle. All like, all scared. You be all scared. I don't know. I might go on a trip. I might get out of here. It all depends on hurricane bullshit. If there's no hurricanes, I might go away for like a week or a couple days. I'll see what happens. I gotta check. I'm not sure yet. I don't know where I'm gonna go, but I might go on a vacation. But I have to see because if hurricanes are coming, I can't go nowhere. I gotta be on deck at all times. Now, Bermuda Triangle has nothing really to do with like Bermuda itself because, like I said, if you look on YouTube or anywhere, if you Google the Bermuda Triangle, Bermuda is in the triangle. Like it goes from Mexico to Florida to Bermuda. That's the triangle, and we're in the triangle, so that's why they called it the Bermuda Triangle. You see. And then, shit used to go missing back in the day. And the only reason it used to go missing is because we have reefs in the ocean. And some of those reefs, if you hit them, if you're in a boat, you're gonna sink. And the planes used to go missing because when they used to fly too low to the water, you know, there used to be a lot of fog and a lot of, eerie type of, weather and shit, hurricanes and shit, like there is still till today. Yeah, it's too expensive to go away anywhere. No. Oh shit, Fiona. I hope you guys are gonna be all right. I know you will be all right. I'll pray for you tonight. I'm on staycation mode every time, Jid. Oh, that's good. Yeah, my sister's going to Vegas for business in the end of August, Joey. Yeah, she's going to Vegas the end of August. I can't remember exactly. It's a 20 something. It's like the last week of August. She's going on business for like 5 days. Like she's one of the buyers for her job. So they go to Vegas every year, her and her bosses and stuff. But she says it's fucking super expensive. It's worse than Bermuda. So I'm like, why the fuck would I want to go somewhere that's worse than Bermuda and hot as shit? But she says where she stays is really nice. I don't know exactly where she stays. I have to get more like information. So, but she loves it there. She likes going. She's like, yeah, Vegas, baby. You know. But I don't know. I have to see because the last 2 years she's gone to Vegas. Guess what happened? Hurricane came, and guess who had to deal with it? Me. And then this year, she's actually, I think, because my nephew's birthday is the 23rd, and I think she said she might be going away that day on my nephew's birthday. So that sucks. So if I go that day, then my nephew's going to be with nobody. So it's kind of fucked up. I don't want to leave him here by himself on his birthday. Well, his brother's going to be here, but, you know, I kind of feel bad if I leave, you know? So it's all good. But no, my luck, it'll be like an active bullshit ass fucking hurricane shit. I hope to God not. I hope this year we don't have no hurricanes that hit us. Like just for one fucking year. Oh my God. Viva Mexico. All the pandejos. All the puchas. All the tortas. And tacos. And the Mexicans are going crazy right now. They won their first game. All them enchiladas and shit. And all that cerveza. Coronas. Tequila. Hennessy. They all turned up right now. They must be having a great old time. The 23rd of August. Starlight. Well, here, Jid, it's the same thing sometimes. Sometimes they say it's going to be bad and it's not. Sometimes they say it's going to be like not so bad and it is. You can't really like predict that shit 100%, you know? And Bermuda's so small. So when they come over us, like, you know, it all depends. Like, you know, it all depends. So, but no, my luck is always going to be some bullshit ass hurricane to aggravate me. But I really pray to God that we don't get no hurricanes this year at all. Because I'm really getting fed up, man. Good night, Kimberly. Take care. Dealing with hurricanes, because I got to prep for them. And after they're gone, I have to clean everything up. So it's very, very annoying. And sometimes, like, you got to prep like 2 days before because it might turn. It might get more, intense. It might get less intense. So you're not really going to put too much shit up. And then you just say, fuck it, I'm going to do it anyway. Like, it's very stressful dealing with hurricanes every year. That's one downfall of living here. That's the price you pay for living in Bermuda. It's beautiful. The weather is like really nice. You don't have to really worry about too much bullshit. But the hurricanes are like the worst. So I'm praying that we actually get 1 year where, now if this year is quiet, around Bermuda. If this year hurricane wise is quiet, I'm gonna go away. So I like going away during the summertime, like August, September. That's when I like to go away. You know. So I have to see, but I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. But I do want to go on a trip at some point in time because I haven't been away in so long. I kind of want to get out of here and just go away for like a week. That's all. Even if it's like 5 days, I'll be happy. I don't really like to stay away from home too much because I got my mom to deal with now. I don't really want to leave her by her. She depends on me a lot. And if something happens, then, it's going to be like the end of the fucking world. See, you ran away and this happened. And if I'm away, I'm going to feel like, fuck. So it's like life is not completely safe for me to go away yet. But now that I don't have Diamond anymore, my dog, it's easier for me to go away now because I don't have I'm not leaving nothing to nobody to take care of. Nobody has to take care of my apartment because I'm unplugging everything and locking the doors, and that's it. Nobody needs to come over here. I don't have nothing to feed, nothing to do over here. Lock my shit and I'm gone. Keep the camera on. That's it. So it's a lot easier for me to go away now in one way, and in another way, I don't really want to because my mom is going to be like, "You go away?" And if something happens here, it's like the end of the world. But I have a positive mindset that if I do go, it won't be for long and nothing will happen while I'm gone. Because God forbid I'm away and a hurricane comes. OMG. I'll be getting that phone call right away. You better book your ticket right now and come the fuck home. Because the hurricane's coming. We need your ass here. You're the only one that knows how to do this shit. You better come here right now. You better get a motherfucking private jet. You better buy somebody's ticket. You better find a way to get your ass here. 10 flights. I don't give a shit. You better come here before the fucking hurricane. That'll be everybody aggravating me. Yeah, World Cup is officially on. Portugal don't play till next week. Their first game. Well, midnight, I don't know. Wherever midnight is gonna be, that's where they're gonna be. And nothing to do with me. Midnight better hurry up and be my buddy and pal if they want to be inside. If not, then that's their problem. I can't force the cat to come in here. Yeah. At least I feed her every day. I can't help her though. I can't like go out there and grab her and bring her inside. Yeah. Yeah, I suggest everybody stay far away from the stadiums that the World Cup are in, because it's gonna be a lot of people. It'll be fine. Cats will always find like a way somewhere to like hide and shit. Nah, Scotland's not. They got a good team. Starlight. They got a few good players. You never know. You never know. Don't give up. Scotland's got a good team. They got one of my favorite players play for Scotland. Scott McTominay. My boy. They got a pretty decent team. They're not that bad. I'm probably not going to go to Boston in the summertime because there's no games on, any baseball. I might watch a baseball game because baseball is on during the summer. And then NFL games are on around August, September. It's like the preseason. So I wouldn't mind going somewhere and watching a game or something. I have to see because when my sister goes away in August to Vegas, if I do go with her, then my nephew might as well come with us, or he might stay here. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but she wanted me to go with her as her guest on her on her work trip, so I can get like free accommodation and shit. She's allowed to take somebody with her, but I told her she can take my nephew and then I can just go as a regular person. But we're not sure yet. But I'm it's go away in August and September for me is a risk. I have to make sure there's no weather around that's gonna cause a hurricane. Go away and then be called back. I'll be so pissed. Well, Ebola and all these diseases, Jade, are always gonna be around. It's just that they have flare ups. COVID's still around, all these damn diseases are all around. It's just they have certain flare ups, you know. It's just like everything in the world. People are always getting sick. And that's one of the reasons why I don't want to travel. Because when you travel, you're more at risk to catch these things. And that's why I haven't been away in 6 years because I don't want to get sick in another country. Fuck that. Hell no. I can't do that shit. Yeah, pretty much. Everybody gets sick. Yeah. That's why it's good to have a good immune system. If you have a good immune system, then you ain't gonna get sick like that. You know? Well, I honestly feel like all of these things are bullshit. And whatever happens, happens. I feel like the people that get sick have a shit immune system and they don't eat the right things and they don't do the right things. Because a lot of people who get sick are eating bullshit. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's what I believe. Fiona, if I go away, I'll tell my nephew to put food out here every day, every night for him. That's easy. I don't have to put like a bunch of food out there. My nephew would do it. That's why I need to go away when everybody stays here and I go by myself. I like to travel by myself anyway. I don't like to go with other people. I like to travel alone and just go do what I gotta do. I'm not scared to go anywhere by myself. Because if you got God by your side, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. It's all in here. There you go. See, Joey's going to volunteer to babysit midnight. There you go. See, I just gotta make arrangements. Yeah. See, there you go. Problem solved. That's what I believe too, Starlight. I don't really, you know, I just think people are just, they want something bad to happen. Like, so it's all a bunch of bullshit to me, to be honest. There's people in the world who get sick. There's people who in the world who don't even get sick like that. And it's like a woman. A woman when they get their, when they have your monthly thing, right? You get sick, right? You get all sorts of symptoms and shit. So what? That's a disease? No, it's a part of your life, right? And it can make you feel really shitty. And some people it just don't phase them. So it all depends on your body and how your body deals with it. That's what I tell people. Like it's all about you. It's all about how your immune system. Your body can cure itself, and your body can deal with itself. It's proven. See, people make it seem like you have to do this, you have to do that, or you eat this way, you have to eat that way. It's all bullshit. You have to find out what your body likes and doesn't like. You see what I'm saying? You have to find out what your body likes and what doesn't like. Yeah, I don't really, yeah, I don't know why they call it a menstruation or whatever. I don't know why it says men for you guys always blaming men for your fucking problems. See? Exactly, Joey. That's my point. I know people, right, that get it and they're like, it's the end of the world. I dated this girl and she said, oh, for the next 3 days, I'm gonna have the most outrageous pain and I'm gonna be real and I'm gonna have this and I can't talk to you. Oh my god, my friend. I'm like, what the fuck? I better keep my D far away from you. You're a fucking drama queen, woman. Get the fuck away from me. And then you have people like, oh, I don't even care. Just, it's a regular day for me. So, hey, it's got different effects on different people. Yeah, exactly. Mother Nature provides with everything. You get it, Starlight. Men do have periods. They're caused by women. That's why they call it menstrual cycle. Yeah, a lot of things start with men. See, menstrual cycle, menopause, mental. I know. You're absolutely right. It's always about men. Men are always a fucking problem, you know. But women have all the symptoms. None do me. That's why I love women when they sleep. She laughing at woman. That's for sure. I know men that have periods. That I know a lot of men that fucking always crying about shit like a bunch of idiots. Man, shut up. Shut your ass up. It's not that bad. Yeah, see, yeah, that's what I'm saying. People got like, I know people that have it so bad it's unreal. My oldest sister, like, can you guys? I don't even know. I don't even want to talk about shit like this, but like, can't you get rid of that shit? Like, you have like a hysterectomy or some bullshit like that, and then it goes away forever or something. Isn't that it? I think that's something like that to get rid of it. I think it's something like that. Shit. Well, that's what I mean, Joey. That's my whole point about saying what I'm saying right now, because a lot of people are different. They handle these issues differently. And I'm not saying that if you have a bad problem, you're like you're weird or something. No, I'm just stating that it's true that different people have different issues with different things. It's simple. It's cool, Fiona. I know about it. It's okay. I've dealt with people that aggravate me with those type of things. You know. Good night, Sophie. Take care. No, Fiona's not. Oh, no, Fiona's not good. A lot of people snore. If I snore, ain't nobody gonna hear me. Yeah. Sophie's leaving, yeah. It's okay, Tanya, we know. Your dad sound like a train. Yeah, my mom used to say that my dad snored so loud that she went into my old bedroom. And if it wasn't his snoring, it was his ass. His ass was inflamed. Me, ain't nobody listening to me. Cause ain't nobody sleeping next to me. But I tell you one thing, the Diamond snored the loudest, and her ass was inflamed too. And it'll go all up these stairs and come right up to me in my bed. And I would smell her dirty ass, and I would listen to her snore like crazy. She'll wake me up out of my sleep. Oh, hell yeah. It was worse than mine and two other people put together. That fucking dog was ridiculous. I'll be here live sometimes, and I'll hear her. She'll be snoring in here so loud that I would go back and say, "Hey, shut your ass up, and throw your ass outside." You guys don't remember that? Shit, she did that plenty of times. She would be so irritated. She would like snoring like crazy, and she would like moving and shit. She be doing all sorts of crazy ass shit. Damn nuisance. And don't give her like people food. Oh, good lord. Her butt was like the worst ever. Yeah. When I used to go away with my friend to Boston, we used to share like a room. And he used to tell me the next day in the morning, he'd be like, fuck, you snore loud. It look like you sound like you're cutting trees and you're like got a chainsaw. I said, I don't know. I don't hear anything, bro. He goes, of course not, because you're the one snoring. I said, well, make sure you go sleep before me every night, bro. You better take some Manitolian or fucking Razapans or whatever the fuck you want, bro. You better take a sleeping pill because I don't give a fuck. Once I'm gone, I'm gone. I ain't hearing shit. You're a cat. Starlight. Starlight's like, yeah, you can snore. It's all good. I ain't gonna listen to you. Well, once I start sleeping, I'm pretty much gone. The only thing that really wakes me up is if a loud noise happens or my phone goes off. That pisses me off too. Cause I'm a part of like some group chats and they text like some wee hour of the night and they be like ping 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 and I'll be like so that was like that happened this morning. I was so fucking mad. Oh my god, I was just enjoying myself sleeping and all I hear is ping 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 and I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So I always check just in case it's something like, important. And it was my DJ chat. They were all going crazy in there about some bullshit. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So I swiped it and I put mute. I listened to that shit. Then about 20 minutes later, ping, ping. It was my sister. And I'm like, fuck's sake, man. So I can't sleep in this fucking house. Honestly, when they go away next week, it's gonna be like the best week ever. Cause everybody that aggravates me is gonna be away for a whole week. And they're gonna be like 4 hours ahead of me. So it's gonna be beautiful. Like around this time, they'll be sleeping and I rest where I love them the most. It's gonna be the best ever. Can't wait for next week. I turn off my fucking phone. Put that bitch on mute. Hell no, I don't give a shit. I don't care. You're gonna have to call me in order to wake me up. No notifications. Only way you're gonna wake me up is if you actually call my phone. That's how it's gonna be. Fuck off and leave me alone. Yep. Yeah. Thank God I never had. See how Poppy wakes you up, licking your face, and getting you up. They see Diamond won't go up these stairs. She'll be like, hell no, no. That's why, like, hell no. She never wanted to go upstairs. I'm so glad that she didn't sleep in my bed. Hell no. She would irritate the shit out of me and she'll stink me out. That's why I'm kind of glad I don't have, like, a partner that sleeps in my bed with me, because I'll be like, you're the last thing I want to be smelling or dealing with. And then you're going to aggravate me? No, hell no. I like my bed all to myself. I don't want no damn woman aggravating me. I want you to spoon me in bed. Woman, it's too hot for that shit. You better leave me alone. I've been spooning your ass all the time down at the couch. You better leave. Let me go to bed. Leave me alone. You stay on that side, I stay on my side. I'll be calling around me unless you're gonna give me some of the coochie and leave me alone. That's what I'm gonna tell her if it happens. Well, I'll give her cuddles every now and then, but not every goddamn night. I'll leave me the hell alone. I wanna go to sleep. You can irritate me. It all depends. Some women don't want that shit either. Some women don't want no guy all up on them all day and they want to sleep. Now, if she wants me to be all up in her, then that's fine. But see, I sleep naked, so then she's gonna get sex excited every night because it's gonna be easy access, and I'm not gonna change for her either. From the first day we spend the night to the last day, she's gonna have to know that I'm gonna sleep naked, and that's the way you're gonna have to deal with me. So, just remember, that's the way it's gonna be. Now, you can wear whatever you want to bed, not my problem. It's just life. I've been like that forever. Tanya said her nickname in bed was Starfish. Yeah, you just laid your ass there, see? You laid there like a starfish and said, I'm all yours. That's just how it's gonna be. See, if I start sleeping with a woman and she says to me, oh, baby, you gotta put on some clothes when you go to sleep. I don't feel right with you. If you don't feel right, or the couch is downstairs, or you just stay far away from me on the bed. If you don't want to be around my naked ass in bed, then that's your fucking problem. Even if I go to her house and sleep at her house, I'm sleeping naked in her fucking bed too. You damn right. You don't like it, then too bad. We're not gonna work out. 'Cause I ain't wearing no clothes when I go sleep. No, no. That shit ain't tangling me up at night. I move a lot when I sleep. I go this way, that way, this way. I dream and shit. I'll be fucking. Yeah. Don't aggravate me, woman. Stay over your side. We're gonna have to get a king bed. I got a queen right now. But I'm gonna have to get a king bed and say, you stay over there. I might even get a divider. So that way she don't come on my side. And then when she wants cuddles or she wants to, have skin to skin connection, then I'll just take the divider up. It'd be like a big ass king crib. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna text each other good night. I look over like the little board. You good? Okay, I'm gonna text you, okay? Okay. Good night. Or I can always have like a little paper, I'm good over like this stuff. Good night. Okay. Well, that's only if she's a whiny ass biatch. I don't want to be sleeping with no damn woman that's gonna tell me what to do in bed. Tell me, oh, you gotta put on your clothes. You can't be in here naked. What if something happens? I don't give a fuck if something happens. If I gotta run outside naked, I don't give a fuck who's gonna see me. The birds and the bees and fucking, bugs and shit. Ain't nobody gonna be outside watching me. Come on, woman. Don't worry about that shit. Like I said, you can keep clothes on, not me. And I said, look, if something happens upstairs, God forbid anything happens. I got clothes down here. Look at all that clothes I got right there. I'm just gonna grab that clothes and put it on. I got clothes downstairs, upstairs. People always say, oh, yo, you ever think about being naked and something happened? And what if you can't come downstairs if there's a fire? I still have clothes upstairs. I'll just grab it and just jump off out the window. Like, it's not rocket science, bro. It's okay. I'm going to be okay. It's okay. It's not going to happen anyway. It's going to be fun. And even if I have to jump out of here naked, so be it. I don't care. I'll just go grab my phone and go jump in the pool. It's that simple. It's okay. I'll jump in the pool and I'll fucking cold, Hey, look, shit's burning down. I ain't got no clothes. This is my size. Look, go to this. So I'm in the fucking pool right now so nobody can see me, my D hanging out and everything. People can get mad. That's it. Simple. Yeah, I try to be romantic, I don't give a shit. Yeah. I'm being serious though. I'm not even joking. That's gonna be her problem. Hell no. That's why I ain't got no damn woman. But I'm sure if I have an understanding woman, she'll probably be like, well, I found you this way. And I guess it's gonna have to be this way. Whatever. She might be mad if I get naked in her sheets and shit. Yeah. If I go to her house or whatever, she'd be like, oh, you can't sleep naked in my bed with me. Oh, no. I'll be like, yes. Too bad. If you want, I'll buy my own sheets. So when I come over here, I'll bring my own sheets and I'll stay naked in my own fucking sheets. That's the only way it's gonna work, sweetheart. And then I'll take my sheets when I go. I'll even wash them every night if you want me to, if it makes you happy. She's gonna have to deal with it. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but you can give your input if you want. I can be a man and spend the night with you, and I say, look, I'm going inside your bed naked in your sheets in your bed. What would you say? I know what Tanya's answer is. Hell yeah. Me too. Tanya would say hell yeah. Mark and Wilma, yeah. The Flintstones. There you go. See? Let it all hang up. Fuck it. Yeah, some people will probably do that. I know probably the sad part is people will actually like not want to be with somebody if they do that shit. Some people have like serious issues with people who do that or do something else that they don't like. And that's right. That's where my no care attitude comes in. I don't give a fuck what you want, woman. I'm doing what I want. I ain't gonna change my life for you. Hell no. Especially if you're coming over here. If you're coming over here, you're just gonna have to deal with it. Now, if I go to your place, I might wear some boxes or something just to keep you quiet. And then as soon as I hear you snoring, I'm taking off my underwear. And when you wake up, you won't even know. And if the only way you're gonna know is if you're laying on top of it, and then you might like it. Otherwise, that I can't help you. It's not my problem. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna get the heck out of here. I've been on here for like 2 hours. I'm gonna get out of here. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I might be on here like tomorrow morning or some at some point in time to wash dishes and talk some shit. I'm sure I might be. I got some dishes to wash. So I might come on tomorrow morning at some point. Alrighty. Wish you guys a good day tomorrow. TGIF. Maybe the chat's stuck. I don't know. No one's typing. Anyway, I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, or it's stuck. I don't fucking know. But anyway. Good night.